Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is Ojy Okpe with stories trending around the world. Hello, Ojy.
Hi.
It's never going to stop, is it?
Good morning, Dr. Abati. How are you?
Oh, there's no problem.
No problem at all. Good morning,
It's not
Leila.
the same without that intro. I love it. Good morning.
Good morning, Leila. And good morning to you, viewers. We begin What's Trending today with an update on popular musician Femi Dakolo and his wife rape allegation investigations. The Inspector General of Police yesterday ordered a probe into the siege laid to the residence of Femi Dakolo. Security operatives had besieged the singer's residence over the weekend to deliver a letter inviting him and his wife over the controversial rape allegations she levied against Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo. The action of the police had sparked reactions, even with the First Lady Aisha Buhari, who incited the Inspector General of Police to say no to rape. Senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has now emerged as the lawyer defending the case for the singer and his wife. Excellent news, right?
Great lawyer for them to have.
I mean, everybody was excited on social media once he announced that he was going to be defending them in the case. And I hope that it's, it's going to turn around,
doesn't it?
Real.
Well, I mean, every case before the court will be considered on its own merit.
Yes.
That's what will happen. But I think it is good news that the Inspector General of Police has waded in, and he has assigned, the investigation to an officer of the rank of Deputy Inspector General of Police. And he will supervise the investigations. The other development is that, the two cases, the two complaints, by the Dakolos and by Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo will be consolidated. An investigation, we understand will be also done in Lagos. So that's quite, some kind of comfort for the Dakolos who had complained that they went to the police first and the police did nothing about it. So this is good news.
Yes, and all
the
they've
police
asked
in
for
this
is just a
regard
fair investigation.
trying to ensure that due process is followed. And we hope that at the end of the day, all parties concerned would receive the same fair treatment from the authorities.
Excited. Well, let's head over to France now, where a 16-year-old Swedish climate champion has received the first Freedom Prize. Greta Thunberg is known for protesting the government's inaction over climate change, and she has helped spark a worldwide movement urging people to recognize the link between climate change and mass migration, famine, and war. In receiving the award, she said the link between climate and ecological emergency, mass migration, famine, and war was still not clear to many people and urged for change.
With our business as usual, we are currently on track for a world that could displace billions of people from their homes, taking away even the most basic living conditions from countless of people, making areas of the world uninhabitable for some parts of the year. The fact that this will create huge conflicts and unspoken sufferings is far from secret. And yet, the link between climate and ecological emergency and mass migration, famine and war is still not clear to many people. This must change.
Fantastic and brilliant little girl. Honestly. She won about $28,000, and she said she's going to donate it to 4 different organizations that have been working for climate change.
Wow.
Amazing. I don't know what I was doing at 16.
Me too,
but
I'm like...
she's been taking off Fridays and be going out to protest the government against climate change. And I hope that, this would move more teenagers to, understand the impact of
Actually,
what
she
done.
started the protests asking for change in terms of political and governmental attitudes towards climate change.
Correct.
And she was urging the Swedish authorities to act more proactively in line with the Paris Agreement. Now, when I saw this story, I thought, well, here we have a young girl, a 15-year-old, 16 now, who is fighting for climate change measures to be taken by governments all over the world. And yet you have adults, you have political leaders who do not seem to care enough. A classic example in this regard will be President Donald Trump, who pulled out of the 2015 Paris Agreement. Correct. We've seen in the case of this young girl, how, anybody can speak truth to power. after she started her campaign, over 1.5 million children all over the world joined that campaign. And, the movement is called Friday for Future Movement.
Yes.
Young people, striking on Fridays, not going to school,
Not going to school
just
on
to
Fridays,
force
yes.
action on climate change issues. And when she was in Davos, the annual conference in Davos in
I remember her
January,
remarkable
she
speech,
said, look, she
yes.
said, I'm here because you adults are shitting on my future.
Absolutely.
And then she said, the grown-ups have failed us. And I'm quoting her
Right.
directly. The grown-ups have failed
Amazing
us. So we see the
speech,
case here, this young girl leading a movement to save humanity. And I think that should be a wake-up call for those adults who seem to think that climate change does not matter.
But
OPEC
I don't even
had to
understand
say,
how that can be.
OPEC had to say earlier
At
this
risk
month
of losing our...
that this girl poses the biggest threat to fossil fuels in the world. And then she says, well, they are threatening us because they know we're saying the truth.
Yes, absolutely.
Congratulations
Yes,
to Greta.
We need more young women like her.
Right. Well, let's take a story on the sports. According to Las Vegas prosecutors, soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo won't face criminal charges after a woman accused him of raping her at a Las Vegas strip resort in 2009. The prosecutors said in a statement yesterday that after reviewing a new police investigation, he determined that the sexual assault claims by Catherine Mayorga can't be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and no charge will be filed. Ronaldo has not denied that the two met in Las Vegas in 2009, but said that what happened between them was consensual. I don't even remember this case, but the fact is that she got inspired by the Me Too movement and wanted to come out to, lay claim against Ronaldo. I mean, I don't know the story. Who knows if it's true or not that she was raped? But the fact is that he actually had paid her before in 2009 to, not to disclose the incident.
$375,000.
Correct. Not to disclose the incident that happened in Las Vegas. And now during the Me Too movement era, now that we have the Me Too movement era, she's inspired to come out to lay the allegations. Well, I feel bad for her because now, her name is all over, the news saying that she's just a gold digger, I guess.
Well, of course, this is the other side,
right,
of the Me Too movement.
Effect, correct.
After collecting $375,000 in 2009 to
Right.
settle out of court, then 9 years later, she comes forward, she says, oh, there is Me Too movement, and that has inspired her to come
Right.
up with. But you see, the prosecutors, the will have been prosecutors, the investigators, they couldn't put together enough evidence. And,
Right.
Cristiano Ronaldo is, will be relieved that this matter has now been laid to rest. Before now, we had a case of the Australian actor who was also...
That's another one, yes.
who was wrongly accused. So it's not always
But he was wrongly accused,
it's not
but
always...
this one we
This
don't
one is,
know.
hey, we've already kind of settled this. Let's not bring it
So
back
that's
up
a
again.
different case. So it's like
Yeah.
so strange with the whole Me Too movement, right? Well, I'm happy for Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Well, let's head over to Sweden now with a stunning twist to the investigation of U.S. rapper A$AP Rocky, who have been detained in Swedish jail for over 2 weeks. The prosecutor in Sweden handling the investigation into the Swedish man allegedly involved in a brawl with the U.S. rapper confirmed yesterday that the investigation has been dropped. The man's lawyer has said that although his client was relieved, the prosecutor's decision was expected because his client had not committed a crime and had been a subject of assault. I mean, this has raised a lot of issues on social media right now.
Apparently it was Melania that brought it to Trump as a...
Yes. But the issue is that, they're saying that it's, a racial attack against the U.S. rapper at this point. One rapper actually came out yesterday and was tweeting and was saying that, he was arrested on assault charges and even drug charges in Sweden, just because he's Caucasian. He was released. He was
There's no
never
bail
charged.
in Sweden, is there?
But then he was not even.
I don't know whether
he was not
it's-
even charged.
I
He
don't know
wasn't
whether
even
it's
going
fair to play
jail.
the race card.
It is the race card in this matter because I
don't
think
know.
that's what it
I
is.
don't know
Because I
about
don't know
that.
what.
The Swedish authorities have affirmed the independence of their legal process. And, what we can hold on to is that they have assured everyone that there will be fairness, there will be equity, and that, the integrity of the judicial process in Sweden is such that not even a political leader can intervene or dictate to the court.
That's true.
Now, yesterday, I pointed out that TMZ had, released a video which indeed showed, that A$AP Rocky, was the one who attacked, who assaulted this particular gentleman and threw him on the ground.
But he was doing it in self-defense.
Well, that is the same
but he
thing.
Also showed
that is the same thing that this guy's lawyer is saying.
Why is he held in jail? That's the question right now.
Well, we'll allow the courts to do their job.
All right.
We can't
No, but it's so agitating, isn't it? I guess we worked up to.
Yes.
Ojy, thank you so much for
Leila.
these updates.